Welcome to Moonstone Update. I'm Mark Beshard, the Managing Editor of Moonstone Publications. This is an overview of some of the stories we've covered over the past week, but first please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. The FSCA released its first report detailing the various regulatory actions it undertook over the past 12 months. The FSCA debarred 210 people, while FSPs removed more than 1,100 representatives from the industry. The main reason in both cases was dishonesty. The issuing of fake insurance policies is particularly concerning. The FSCA warned it will take meaningful action against entities with distribution arrangements designed to get around the Commission regulations. The authority's regulatory report cited examples of the types of Servco fee arrangements that could be non-compliant with insurance legislation. Several investigations are looking into possible regulatory breaches by insurers. Another of the authority's concerns is the so-called rent-a-key individual. The report drew attention to the regulatory action taken against the KI of Smart Billion Investments and the tribunal's decision when it dismissed his reconsideration application. It said the tribunal's findings make it clear that KIs cannot justify non-performance on the ground that they were not involved in the FSP's day-to-day business or that they did not know about the compliance failures. Two tax practices that have survived for nearly 30 years have been thrown a lifeline until current legislation is amended. Practice Note 31 allows taxpayers to deduct interest expenses even if they are not a business expense. Practice Note 37 entitles taxpayers to deduct fees for the completion of income tax returns by accountants, bookkeepers, and tax consultants. SARS wanted to withdraw both practices with effect from March, but this has been delayed until further notice. Hippo has taken exception to a Facebook advert by competing insurance aggregator Everything.Insure. Hippo says the content is defamatory and misleading. Everything.Insure says the post is designed to educate consumers. Earlier this month, Hippo failed to obtain an urgent High Court order for the video to be taken down. However, the merits of the case have yet to be decided. The FSCA has provisionally withdrawn the license of Salt Asset Management, which has been implicated in an Al Jazeera investigation into alleged money laundering for a global gold smuggling ring. The decision follows an inspection by the FSCA last year in terms of the Financial Intelligence Center Act. The authority said it viewed the media allegations against Salt very seriously and was considering them. The number of retirement funds that pay their board members has increased significantly over the past 2 years, according to a PwC survey. This year's survey found that 74% of participating funds pay some or all board members, up from 47% in 2020. PwC said although the average remuneration of board members and principal officers has increased steadily since 2020, the rate of increase was below inflation, with only principal officers and chairpersons of specialist funds keeping in trend with inflation. The trustees of the private security sector Provident Fund have committed to good governance in an enforceable undertaking signed with the FSCA. The authority has decided that the fund will be taken out of statutory management at the end of April. This marks the end of the FSCA's 4-year intervention in the fund, which resulted in investigations uncovering mismanagement and the improper awarding of tenders to service providers. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.